weird out there. We are paying attention. We are aware that for several Earth days now, they have been dropping uh, emergency food and medical supplies into the quote-unquote Gaza Strip to help those that are in need. We do know that the shift by Azerbaijan and Armenia towards the west is actually accelerating. Uh, so basically, Moscow is losing their grip over the Caucasus. Armenia and Azerbaijan have fought each other recently. Moscow backed Armenia, and Ankara backed Azerbaijan. Now both of them, Azerbaijan and Armenia, are making deals with Ankara. And those deals have consequences. So a lot of the efforts to get around sanctions by Moscow have been run through Armenia and through Azerbaijan. And now those have been eliminated, putting more pressure on the commerce and trade under the influence of Moscow. They're in serious trouble. And now they're in even more serious trouble because they're losing over 10% now of their refining capacity for their oil, nat gas, and other petroleum products, bitumen and things of this nature. That does have consequences. It could force particular parties to a negotiating table, whether they want to go or not. We are watching disintegration. We're watching the troubles with the BRICS clowns continue to expand. And for the brain dead to think that BRICS is ever going anywhere, they're still banging their head on that particular wall, watching the thing collapse. They fail to realize it's just another form of control. And yes, we are still monitoring to see what's happening between Siam and Champa. We don't get why they're bothering with this particular shooting conflict between them. I mean, we know it's a proxy war between Beijing and quote-unquote DC. That's not what I mean. What I'm saying is it's pointless and retarded. Bangkok has an aircraft carrier. Champa does not. Bangkok has a modern military. Champa is in the Stone Age. So why would the Han or Hun family partake? It's not hard to tell they're being forced to do that by Beijing. It's not going to work, and it's not working. Because basically, Bangkok said they won't negotiate with anyone. They'll do it themselves with Champa. Ironically, Kuala Lumpur got involved, and there's supposed to be a ceasefire. I have seen no evidence of a ceasefire. None. I know folks are going to ask us, why do we care? It comes down to the Malacca Straits. Cush-Harappa is not the only one that can actually blockade the Malacca Straits. Bangkok doesn't have a punk navy. They can actually blockade it too. A blockade of that particular narrow pass of waters impacts trillions and materials and product in both directions. That makes it our business. Because now, that supply chain disruption, that supply route disruption, a lot of things produced in the Far East came from materials that passed through the Malacca Straits. Impact the Malacca Straits, that can impact supplies. May have to find other sources for things that are required. It doesn't just impact others, it impacts us too. Thus, it makes it our business. even more so, because now anything that's going to impact the flow of commerce and trade, the supplies and supply routes, could impact supply overall. If you have no decrease in demand, yet you have no increase or maintenance thereof of your average supply, that's going to lead to inflation of prices. That's going to impact the silver price. The buying power of our silver is going to be impacted. It's as simple as that.